Hey, Savi and Eldest and whoever the guest is. I just need some advice. So my boyfriend and I have known each other for 10 years. We basically just hooked up for a really long time initially, and then it was like a friends with benefits kind of thing. And then like 4 years ago, he finally told me he loved me and
Loved you.
he lives with me now and all of that.
Wow,
so
that's quite the
initially,
jump.
our whole relationship was just us hooking up. But then the last couple of years, he's had issues getting it up and like staying hard. And he also has this like autoimmune issue that causes cysts in his like armpits and waistline, which can be
Jesus
painful.
Christ.
So basically, we haven't had sex in a really long time, like in a concerningly long time. Like it's been so long. So I kind of just need to get fucked, honestly. I was wondering if you guys had any advice. Obviously, I know we have to have a conversation, but like any other advice? And then also, how do I have that conversation without, I guess, like embarrassing him? Because I obviously know it isn't necessarily his fault. At least I don't think it is. Also, some like additional information. When we were hooking up and then like initially transitioning into a relationship, we were open and could hook up with other people, which I guess technically can be something that I mentioned if and when I have this conversation with him. But I don't know how either of us would feel about being open at this point, considering it seems like it would just be me hooking up with someone else.
He's just writhing in pain with fucking armpit cysts. It's like, my soft dick and my cysts. And my girlfriend's just getting railed.
At least my girlfriend's getting fucked. That's a tough situation right there.
Yeah.
I think...
Is there more to it, Elvis? Should we dive in now, you think? Go ahead. Just
But my hold up with that is that like maybe his issue is actually with me and not like the stuff I think he has going on. So if I have that conversation and then like he were to hook up with somebody else at that point, that would be so crazy after all this time. So yeah, any advice would be like greatly appreciated. Obviously, like love him, don't want to hurt his feelings, but I like just really need to get fucked.
Interesting.
Thank you guys. Bye.
I respect this. This is a woman who knows her needs. And if it was a guy in the situation, obviously it's the same thing. And sometimes you just got to get a nut off.
Yeah.
You had some thoughts?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I don't know how old the caller is. She sounds a little younger than us, if I had to guess. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I think just a conversation's the easiest way to go. I think
For
just
sure.
I
10
think
years.
just,
They know each other for 10 years.
like just that. Be like, hey man, what's the deal? You know what I mean? Like I started doing that later in life, probably later than I should.
Me too.
But like when I just notice the vibe is off, I'm just like, yo, is everything all good?
Yeah.
And it figures out pretty quick, dude.
For sure.
Like
For sure.
It's and as someone with a penis, if my penis wasn't working and my girlfriend was like, I need dick, I think I'd be like, just talk to me, and I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Where like I can help you out.
Sure.
Or maybe we can get this thing working.
Sure.
I'm a huge. It's such a lame answer because it's like the accurate answer. Like I'm a huge communication guy.
Yeah.
It's all it is. Every problem is just miscommunication.
Yeah, and I think like look, if I'm her, this also is a tough relationship to stick the landing on. I think like absolute no strings attached fuck buddies, to like kind of friends with benefits that are sort of in each other's lives, to open relationship, to finally it's monogamous and now his dick's not getting hard. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
You know, like I think because your relationship started in sort of like a non-traditional way, communication is even more key.
Yes.
Because like you can't just kind of assume everything's all right, you know? And I'm also with you where it's like, look, my dick doesn't work half the time. It doesn't stop me from trying to fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll just fucking eat pussy and like, jack my pathetic little dick off. But I'm doing it with a woman I love. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'll do whatever you want to you.
Totally.
Like, I don't give a shit.
That's the thing. If even my dick didn't work, whatever, and like my girlfriend was horny, I'd be like, all right, we can figure some stuff out. Like, and yeah, like that's I have that joke in my last special where it was like, I like hooking up with bi girls because like if my dick doesn't get hard, it's like nice. we're just lesbians. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just eat pussy, we'll finger each other. Like, great. You know what I mean? So it's like, I do think there's something going on here, and I think you should. I guess one thing is be open to, like, although she's saying she really needs to get fucked, maybe she is the kind of girl that needs to be pounded.
Yeah, but she can't be because it's been years already. I don't know how long. She said a really long time. I'm guessing
concerningly long time.
I'm guessing it's over a year. So you can't be like.
Maybe, or who knows? This fucking freak. It might be. It might be 3 weeks.
He hasn't fucked me since Tuesday.
Yeah. No, but it's probably at least it's a we can safely assume it's a serious chunk of time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I've had kind of the opposite situation here, where I had a new girlfriend and things weren't starting off smoothly. I don't know what, because I was young. It was like the first time it's ever really happened to me. And I was the one to communicate with her, where I was like, look, I understand this feels weird. Like, I just want you to know, like, I just got out of a long-term relationship, and like, I think I just need a little time to smooth things over with that, and like, then I'll be ready. And she just goes, yeah, I don't know, you got to figure that out.
She's like, I need a hard cock.
I was like, damn, I was being pretty vulnerable with you there.
Plump your shit up or hit the bricks. That's fucking hysterical.
Dude, this is the same girl who I later got dumped by for reasons you can guess. Yeah. And we had been thinking about moving in together. But it was like one of those like New York City move-ins.
Sure.
Like, we've been together like 8 months. We can't afford rent alone. Might as well get in. And so we've been thinking about moving in together. And one day she's like, hey, let's grab a drink. Sounds great. We sit down, order 2 beers. She goes, I think we shouldn't live together. And I was like, cool. I was thinking about re-up my lease anyway. No big deal. Sounds good with me. And I could see her across the table just like, he's not getting it.
Like, awesome. Who wants to get movers? I can barely afford it. You know, whatever.
And she's like, so our beers get placed in front of us by the waitress. And she's like, no, what I'm saying is I think we should break up. And I was like, oh, okay. And I started sipping the beer. But then I was like, well, I can't just put this beer down and like walk away.
You chugged the beer?
So I chugged it.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, yeah. Go. This is what you're fucking missing out on.
But I was crying.
Oh,
no. So I was crying. I was trying to hold the tears in.
Oh, my. Tearing up, like, chugging a beer.
Choking, and it's starting to spill out of the side of my mouth. Dude. But I'm like, I can't put it down. Yeah. So I fucking finished the beer and put it down. And she just looks at me like I'm a psychopath.
Of course. I mean, that is insane.
And she goes, yeah, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna go, and you're paying for this beer I chugged.
I did leave. I think she picked up the bill. She was a great chick. It was all my fault.
Was it because your dick? So far, I've heard your dick wasn't hard for a second, and then
it was.
But you did more. You had more issues in the relationship?
Not really. I think it was just like I didn't see the relationship for what it was, which was she was just taking a little time out. She'd already found the guy she was marrying.
Oh, really?
And like, it was like she broke up with the guy. We started dating like immediately.
Hold on. You've been gaslit by this woman. She found the man she was marrying. She gave him a little time out, and she was like, well, I got to get my hole stuffed in the meantime. So who's the guy I don't give a fuck about that I can just string along for a second? She talked about moving in with you. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I've been here. I've been for fucking 10 years been like, you stupid idiot. Why'd you think that was real?
It's not your fault, man.
Yeah, dude. Is this Goodwill Hunting right now? You're about to start fucking... Get him a beer so he can cry, Elvis. Get him a fucking Miller Lite to chug so he can actually start crying. That's so fucking funny. It was my fault.
I'm a little lame dick loser who can't tell when he's not loved.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
God damn.
Yeah, so I guess, all right, so I guess for this girl, I mean, yeah, look, you gotta fucking communicate, and yeah, be open to some other shit, maybe, you know, some non-penetrative stuff, like can he finger pop you if his dick doesn't get hard? Like, also, if he's got an autoimmune thing that's painful, it's like, are you doing everything you can to get that taken care of? And also, if you are, and it's still painful, then like you have to be a little patient and meet him halfway. Like if he had a different like health malady that didn't let him fuck, you wouldn't be like, let's go. I don't care if chemo gives you a tummy ache. I need my pussy fucked. Right? So it's like, I don't know what level of serious this is.
That's a
but
great
like,
point.
you know what I mean? But like, let's worry about that too.
Elvis, play the next voicemail.
Yeah.
It's some guy going, my wife's on chemo. Won't suck my dick.
So yeah, look, you have to communicate. Talking about opening it up to me is insane. You guys have like, if you're doing that, just break up. You guys made it out of that desert, that Sahara, unless
Even that open didn't sound like we had an open relationship.
No, it sounded like that fucked up gray area.
Yes.
Where you're like, God, I hope neither one of us hurts the other's feelings. I hope we don't do anything irreconcilable. Where you're just like holding your breath and be like, if we survive this, I'll date her. Oh, another one I fucked up. Yeah. So look, I get it. But also, I will also be, you obviously love this person. You guys have been through 10 years is kind of fucking crazy. I'm obviously not telling you to break up or anything, but I would just say you have to actually talk this out, and you have to fucking, be realistic about it, and like, but yeah, I think the open thing is kind of crazy, and also like, why is his dick not getting hard? Like, figure it out. And I like, that's happened to me. I will say, I have been in relationships like this where it kind of started out messy. And then, like, when we actually committed, it was like, I actually feel like my dick worked better.
Yeah.
Because I was actually in love. Like, I actually loved the person.
When you actually feel emotion, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's incredible. Literally, we broke up in both instances a week after that. As soon as I had that feeling, I was like, oh, nope, not going to. As soon as you buy in, it's like in 1984, once you love Big Brother, that's when he kills you. That's what I felt like with my exes. But, just be honest about what you want and see what and like, maybe you can work through this. And look, BlueChew.com, promo code Stavi, pay $5 for, all you got to do is pay shipping, $5, consider that. But yeah, good luck out there, sister.